Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Colt Johnson has spoken openly about his plans, his struggles, and what's next for him in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. He made it very clear, he isn't ready to walk away just yet. "I've already been part of 7, maybe more 90-day shows," Colt said candidly. "I've done the main series, the spin-offs, the specials, but if I get another chance, I'd absolutely come back." Colt explained that every season gave him something unique. "Each show brought a new story, a different experience," he shared. "I've been able to show a different side of myself every single time." Recently, fans watched Colt on 90 Day Hunt for Love, where drama unfolded quickly. A love triangle formed between him, Courtney Reardans, and Usman Umar. At one point, Colt suffered a painful leg injury while filming, which became one of the season's most emotional turning points. Courtney rushed him to the hospital, creating tension with Usman, who wasn't happy seeing her prioritize Colt. Viewers watched this drama play out, and many speculated about Colt and Courtney's relationship. Colt later revealed that, despite what fans thought, the two remain on pretty good terms. But off-camera, their connection didn't last. Reports claim that their brief closeness ended after trust issues and disagreements surfaced. Some even allege that Courtney and her family eventually asked Colt to leave their home. Colt's journey on 90 Day Fiancé has always been full of ups and downs. Fans first met him when he quickly fell in love with Larissa dos Santos Lima. Within just 5 days, he proposed, and the couple married shortly after. Unfortunately, their relationship spiraled into chaos. Explosive fights, police involvement, and constant arguments ultimately led to their divorce after just 6 months of marriage. After Larissa, Colt pursued a relationship with Jess Caroline. At first, things seemed promising, but that relationship, too, fell apart amid accusations of lies and manipulation. Then came Vanessa Guerra, who became one of Colt's most surprising storylines. Their relationship seemed calmer, and Colt appeared to have matured. The two eventually married, and fans thought this would be his happy ending. However, earlier this year, Colt revealed that he and Vanessa are no longer together. "We're divorced or working on it," he admitted. "We're not really talking. We're not communicating at all. It makes me sad, but things happen." Insiders claim Vanessa was overwhelmed by the pressures of Colt's past and the constant attention from the franchise. Colt himself admitted he didn't want the split but respects her decision. Colt's journey hasn't been easy. His injury on Hunt for Love was a wake-up call. "Getting hurt like that was scary," he said later. "It was a reminder of how unpredictable life can be, especially when cameras are rolling." Despite the setbacks, Colt says he's learning and growing from every experience. "I've made mistakes," he admitted, "but I've also learned from them." Every relationship, every heartbreak, every crazy moment on the show has shaped who I am now. One thing is clear, Colt isn't done with 90 Day Fiancé. "I don't feel like I've done everything I can yet," he confessed. "There's more of my story to tell, more experiences to share, and maybe even a chance to find love again." He believes the franchise has given him an opportunity to grow, connect, and reinvent himself. And if producers approach him for another spin-off, Colt won't hesitate. "If there's another opportunity, I'd definitely be interested," he said. For Colt, this isn't just about being on TV, it's about finding something real. "I want to keep moving forward," he explained. "I want to try new things, meet new people, and not let my past define me." Since his split from Vanessa, Colt has focused on personal growth. "I just wanted to try something new and put myself out there," he shared. "I've got new glasses, a fresh mindset, and I'm feeling pretty good." Colt's mother, Debbie Johnson, has been supportive through it all. She's encouraged him to explore, take risks, and keep searching for happiness. Not all viewers are excited about Colt's potential return. On social media, some fans have criticized him for appearing in too many spin-offs. One comment read, "Still, others defend Colt, arguing that his unpredictable life and bold personality make him one of the most interesting figures in the franchise." Whether viewers love him or dislike him, there's no denying that Colt continues to spark conversations. Colt hasn't confirmed any new projects yet, but speculation is growing that he could return to the single life or another spin-off soon. Fans are eager to see what's next. Will he find love again, or will more drama follow him into the future? "I want something real this time," Colt said. "If it happens on the show, great. If it happens off camera, that's fine too. I just want happiness." For now, Colt remains one of the most talked about personalities in the 90 Day Fiancé world, and he's making sure his story is far from over. Colt Johnson has been a 90 Day Fiancé franchise staple since viewers first met him in Season 6 of the flagship show. From 90 Day Fiancé to 90 Day Hunt for Love, it feels like Colt has made an appearance on nearly every series within the 90 Day franchise. Now that his time on the franchise's first ever singles resort series, similar to Love Island or Bachelor in Paradise, he's ready to let viewers in on what's next. In an exclusive interview with Swan, Colt revealed that he's not ready to leave the TLC franchise anytime soon. "Well, I mean, at this point, I think I've been on like 7 or so of the 90 Day shows, the main ones at least," he said. Ultimately, Colt was proud to say, "Definitely, if the opportunity were to strike, I would love to be on another." After so many appearances within TLC's numerous 90 Day Fiancé series, many have questioned why Colt keeps coming back for more. Regarding his boomerang-like returns to our screens, he revealed, "I feel like each show is very interesting. I like to bring something unique and engaging to whatever show I'm on." Colt left 90 Day Hunt for Love with Courtney Reardance, a fellow 90 Day Fiancé alum who stood by his side after his shocking leg injury. While the couple faced a love triangle, a hospital stay, and a brutal tell-all, they have maintained their relationship through it all. While their relationship status causes both of them to be ineligible for the flagship show or a second season of Hunt for Love, Colt and Courtney could certainly make their 90 Day return on 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3 or 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Season 10. Leaving Hunt for Love behind, Colt also confirmed that he is still on pretty good terms with the cast of the show, adding that Courtney is as well. "I definitely felt like I made a lot of great connections and friends at the resort," he reminisced. "It felt like this super long, December vacation. Who wouldn't want to return to that?" TLC star Colt Johnson, best known for his appearance on Season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé, is returning to the franchise after a long break following a near-fatal leg injury. As reported by MSN, the accident, which re-aggravated a previous injury, sparked online speculation about a possible leg amputation. The 38-year-old first shocked fans in December 2022 when his then-wife Vanessa Guerra posted photos of him in a hospital bed on social media. She later confirmed he had broken his leg and torn his meniscus during a trampoline accident while filming 90 Day The Last Resort. According to Screen Rant, the injury required multiple surgeries and left Johnson wheelchair-bound for months. "He's actually more independent now than before he broke his leg," Guerra wrote on Instagram at the time. Johnson's recovery was ongoing until late 2023, when Guerra revealed that a fourth surgery had led to complications, requiring a fifth procedure. By that point, she had announced that both she and Johnson would step back from the franchise entirely. Now, after a lengthy recovery and an amputation scare, his recent social media activity suggests he is back on his feet and preparing to rejoin the series. In October 2024, Johnson was reportedly filming another TLC spin-off, 90 Day Hunt for Love, when he re-injured the same leg. According to blogger Shabuti, the accident occurred in Mexico and was described as devastating. Bloggers John Yates and 90 Day Fiancé Update also reported that Johnson had developed infections in the leg, complicating his recovery and fueling concerns that amputation could be necessary. "He may be looking at an amputation," the blogger said at the time. While those rumors sparked concern among fans, new updates suggest Johnson has since made a significant recovery. In April 2025, he shared Instagram updates showing himself walking unassisted during a trip to Café Seal in British Columbia. The updates included videos posted to his Instagram story where he appeared healthy and mobile. Though several outlets reported that Johnson entered into a relationship with Courtney Reardance following his split from Guerra, any relationship updates may be under wraps due to non-disclosure agreements tied to the series. As of now, Johnson has not publicly commented on the latest chapter in his health journey, but his mobility and recent public appearances suggest he's left the worst behind. 90 Day Fiancé star Colt Johnson hasn't always been easy to love, but I'm feeling for him right now. As he faces the possible amputation of his leg, Colt is probably terrified. I'm a cochlear implant recipient, so I understand what it's like to become disabled. I lost most of my hearing and then had some of it restored. I think it's easy for most of us to imagine the horror and the dread that inevitably accompany a possible amputation diagnosis, but few of us can really feel his pain. Only those who've gone through the same thing can truly understand. It's a journey that so many people have had to take, including the beautiful runner and model Amy Mullins, who competed in the Paralympic Games. She had both legs amputated when she was a child. Thinking about a possible amputation must be soul-destroying. If Colt's in danger of losing his leg, as John Yates reported, then he will be dealing with sleepless nights, stressful days, and dramatic mood swings. He might feel good sometimes, when he's got his mind on other things. However, his thoughts will always return to what's looming in the distance. No one deserves this, not even Colt, whose Peter Pan syndrome has been exhaustively showcased on screen. For Colt, life has been complicated. Relationships have been messy and much too transactional. First, he attempted to make things work with the fiery Brazilian Larissa Lima, who was clearly gold-digging with a vengeance. Her ulterior motives and wild fits of temper were two reasons why that romance was doomed. The fateful strike three was Colt's mother, Debbie Johnson, whose hovering parenting style made Larissa long for privacy and normalcy. After Colt and Larissa split up, he moved on with Jess Caroline, but he wasn't emotionally invested in that relationship. He cheated on her with the woman he really loved, his friend, Vanessa Guerra. He went on to marry Vanessa, but they've split up. Pressures linked with the notorious monster-in-law Debbie did take their toll. However, Vanessa may have wanted to leave Colt for other reasons. He reportedly distanced himself from Debbie to try and save the marriage. That wasn't enough to keep them together. In Mexico, filming a series featuring another 90DF alum, Courtney Reardance. Apparently, Courtney and Colt were involved, but she'd also been flirting with another well-known co-star, Usman Sojaboy Umar. After his second accident, Colt was trying to heal in Florida at Courtney's parents' place, but they got tired of Colty and kicked him out. This is some drama, but it's just more of the same in terms of Colt's turbulent love life so far. All of this means that Colt could be heartbroken again, as he also contemplates losing his leg. It's so sad that he's likely in a dark place now, when he was trying so hard to move into the light. Colt was taking care of his leg before he hurt it again. He was trying to make sure that it healed completely. He was also paying attention to fitness, as best he could in an injured state. In fact, he seemed to be moving into a true revenge makeover phase after his split from Vanessa. Colt was ready to claim the spotlight again after shunning publicity following his first accident. When he recovered the first time, he was definitely in a dark place. He's talked about that. Recovery was very tough. In fact, he had to learn how to walk again. Now, he's re-injured and his leg's supposedly so seriously infected that it may need to be amputated. Colt is back in the darkness, but he has a lot to live for. No matter what happens with his leg, he needs to look for happiness wherever he can find it. He may need to avoid certain people, or take a break from dating. Exes and other high-stress individuals are not what he needs right now. To get past this obstacle, he should set interesting goals and move towards them. It's hope that keeps people going, and if Colt can cultivate a happy and grateful attitude while trying to get what he wants, he can have a good life. People have gone through the worst things and come out stronger. People have walked out of concentration camps. They've survived the most horrific and degrading events imaginable, and though they never forget, they go on to experience joy, which is perhaps keener because they've felt so much sadness and fear. A person can keep their dignity and sense of self no matter what happens. Of that, I'm certain. Colt seems to be doing well, so it's probable that he hasn't lost his leg. If he had, he would likely talk about it because it's so serious. Instead, Colt is posting seemingly cheery content. Above, see the iconic 90-day Fiancé star relaxing in a sheet mask. He's been looking after his skin amid his recent health scare. In the post, Colt makes a little quip about giving himself some TLC. It's a pun, as he has appeared on the TLC network. Colt wore his signature eyeglasses on top of the face mask. While his post was mild, a fan still blasted him, saying, "You're irrelevant, Colty." Hopefully, Colt was able to laugh off that insult. He's gotten tons of shade, but there is more to life than what strangers think. He appears to be in a positive state of mind and appears to be on a wellness kick. In another recent Instagram post, he is getting a shave. As he spends some peaceful time being tended to, Colt seems to be really enjoying life. Since he's had so many serious challenges, he possibly finds more joy in the simple pleasures in life. While he's had turbulent relationships and serious accidents, he has survived it all. Now, perhaps he's more mature and better able to find happiness. Sometimes, people have to go through problems before they're really grateful for what they have. As a mama's boy and cheater, Colt wasn't his best self. He needed to evolve, but growing up takes time. Now that he's 39 years old, Colt should be over most of his growing pains. In fact, he's in the prime of his life. The human spirit is dazzling sometimes. Colt can deal with his health crisis and find ways to enjoy his life, whether he loses a leg or not. However, the process will be painful, with plenty of darkness before the dawn. The 90-Day Fiancé star is going through a lot, and I personally wish him all the best. I hope he doesn't lose his leg, but as a disabled person, I know that people with disabilities have a lot to give. 90-Day Fiancé has officially added another show to the franchise. 90 Day Hunt for Love will bring back 8 90-Day alums who are still looking for love. The cast is loaded with fan favorites, and all the drama will take place in one exotic location. Here's what we know about this new series that premieres on TLC on May 26th. The new spin-off features stars from the TLC franchise who are ready to embark on a quest for love once again, per a press release. The series' premise is simple. 8 cast members attend a singles-only retreat in Tulum, Mexico. But they won't be alone. Joining them is a group of new daters who are also looking for love. Professionals are on hand to create different types of mixers and events that the singles attend as they attempt to find their perfect match. The cast of 90-Day Hunt for Love includes Colt Johnson, who starred in Season 6 of 90-Day Fiancé with Brazilian model Larissa dos Santos Lima. Their tumultuous relationship ended in a split, and then he moved on with another Brazilian woman named Jess Caroline Harvey. They broke up during Season 5 of Happily Ever After. Then he married his longtime friend Vanessa Guerra in February 2021. They separated 3 years later. Chantel Everett joined the franchise in Season 4 of 90-Day Fiancé with her then-husband Pedro Jimeno. They also starred in the spin-off The Family Chantel, as well as Happily Ever After. He filed for divorce in May 2022. Courtney Reardans made her TLC debut in the first season of Before the 90 Days. However, her relationship with Antonio Millan ended as soon as she arrived in Spain. In Self-Quarantined, she documented her relationship with Andy Coons. It sounds like a lot of work, Reardans says in a teaser trailer for the new spin-off. I was just planning on getting, white girl wasted the whole retreat. Jennifer Tarazona is a single mom from Colombia who appeared in Season 2 of Before the 90 Days as Tim Malcolm's love interest. After their split, she dated Darcy Silva's former boyfriend, Jesse Meester. They separated in September 2022. Speaking of Malcolm, he will also be part of the Hunt for Love cast. This should come as no surprise to fans, since he is a franchise staple. After he and Tarazona ended their relationship, Malcolm appeared in several seasons of Pillow Talk. Rob Warren is a self-labeled bad boy who joined the franchise in Season 10 of 90-Day Fiancé. His marriage to Sophie Sierra didn't last long, though. He recently appeared in 90-Day The Last Resort. Tiffany Franco and her estranged husband Ronald Smith were part of 90-Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 1. However, she filed for divorce in February 2025. Usman Soja Boy Umar first appeared in Season 4 of Before the 90 Days when he was dating Lisa Baby Girl Ham. After they divorced, Umar moved on with another older woman, Kimberly Menzies, in Season 5. They called it quits in 2022. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.